Hey Farboy, welcome. You think the map is ready to be sent out before you go to bed, but when you wake up in the morning and try to test it, the first event is bugged. Lots of testing needs to be done, as expected. Especially with the events. Just more things that could go wrong. I don't tweak too much. Most let it progression to the map. Okay. Again, it depends. You should probably know about most of the bugs. Like what's the pitfalls. But with the event system, there could be a whole bunch of new stuff that could go wrong if you don't design it carefully. I never did a map with that yet, so can't really tell you much. But I think it's gonna be like with every other feature. Yeah. Just having more options is gonna also mean more options for stuff to go wrong. Naturally. Alright. So let's play some more Which One. Last time we ended up in the Murky Waters, which is chapter 4. We'll have to do some talking to people first, I think. It's possible to get through the chapter pretty quick, but as I say, it's not my favorite chapter. So let's see how quick it goes. I've written messages that should help the player understand what's happening at least. That's good. Because it could get really confusing with the events if you don't tell the player what's happening most of the time. Need text edit in the game. Yeah. I don't know how the custom messages work. I suppose you just write them in game. Most likely. Okay. Is there anyone to play dice with? I don't think so. That's Gambler, bro.
Yes?
So, you like to gamble?
I love gambling.
Female gamblers are rare.
So are interesting men. If you don't care to play, leave.
Let's see. The events are made in game and can be exported as XML. Text messages are written in XML and imported to the game online. It would be so good to not have to leave the game for any of this, in my opinion, like with Age of Empires editor, but it's probably a lot of work. My role is horrible. Okay, we won that. In this new event system, we only need text editor, and we are basically set for that. That's good. Might not be that difficult to implement. We got a triple. That's not one. Again, my rolls are just horrible. Actually, go to 6 high straight. Well, see what happens. Okay. Just go outside. We don't have the Wyvern eggs, I don't think. Notice board. Have I taken the contracts? Yes. You can finish the Alp contract already. That would be good. We need to talk to Berengar as well. She is nearby the crypt. Hello, Lizard, welcome. How are you doing?
Moonwraiths? Nonsense.
My regards, Mr. Winter.
Come from afar.
Let's go in. Talk to the mayor.
Peace debater?
I'm here about the notice.
What do you have for me?
Alp teeth.
5 Alp teeth, as stated.
How vile! Here's the gold I promised.
Okay, we've got a level up from that. That's pretty good. Selena, okay, we need to talk to her as well.
Yes?
Is your sister happy about getting married?
She's happy. She has no concern for her younger sister. Alena doesn't deserve happiness. Oh, how I hate that nymphette! Now she's ensnared Julian, a wealthy town merchant, while she wanders about with her nose in the clouds.
Don't worry. You'll find a good husband.
Better than Julian? Not, woe, I suffer for the masses, Adam. How pathetic. Or perhaps you mean the hermit? Such are my options. Did you see the engagement ring Julian gave Alena? A diamond larger than a pigeon's egg.
Calm yourself.
Why take her side? Admit it, she's dazzled you. Oh, how I despise her. She'll not have you. I'll give myself to you right now on the
We don't
nearest
want another
rock.
card,
You
no.
merely need to give me a nicer ring than the one Julian gave Alena.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Hey Mario, welcome. Adam's house. I don't think Adam is home. Adam, no, it's not here.
You'll only bring trouble.
I think the baker has a quest.
What was that?
Just find him.
You bring trouble.
It's just peasant houses. I don't want
Monster slayers
Garbage.
always find employment here.
Selena's house. Actually, never was in here, I don't think. Just wondering if you could like find evidence, but clearly not. See, I'm not supposed to figure it out.
That's
You bring
unforgivable.
trouble.
Again, Adam's house. It's not what we want. What about this? This is just a shed, right? No, it's a house. stuck. Need to go around.
No, that's unforgivable.
Alina's house, there we go.
Good morning.
Greetings. I'm Geralt the Witcher.
Dandelion once sang a love ballad about a witcher.
How heartwarming.
Are witchers like knights, struggling against evil and villainy?
Not exactly.
The ballad was romantic. Lovers bound by destiny, unable to meet.
Romantic indeed.
I'm to marry soon. What brings you here?
You taking care of Alvin?
Yes. He has such beautiful, big eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, my husband-to-be won't adopt Alvin.
Can I speak to Alvin?
Yes, he'll be in the village, or helping around the house.
Farewell.
Wait, I have a request. If you happen to pass by the inn, would you be kind enough to look in on my fiancé? And perhaps see if my sister Selena can be found anywhere.
Your fiancé's spending time at the inn?
We're not speaking. He's very irritated. We argued about Alvin.
Arguing already?
Julian wishes us to have our own children. He wants to send Alvin to the Temple of Melatella, or to be trained as a witcher. You'll find him at the tavern.
I see.
He actually does care about him, but it's because he's important. You know he's a source, right? So he has elder blood, most likely. It's quite important. It's like Cyrilla, basically. But also Triss told him he's supposed to be here somewhere. And to take care of him. I don't have the thing. Okay, right.
Hi, Geralt. I have a new home. It's nicer than Vizima was. It's just that I missed you.
You like it here?
I do! Are we gonna kill monsters together?
Alvin, fighting monsters is very dangerous. Promise you'll avoid it whenever possible.
I promise. There are elves around here.
But
One
Geralt
is really
cares very
beautiful,
little
but she
about
argued with
what
Mr. Tobias.
what he looks
Can
like
we
when
play
he's
Kill the Elf?
55 lines.
Boy, I really need to talk to you and Alina.
It's not
Sure.
Alina. All the kids play it.
It's just practical
I'm always the Grand Master.
interest.
We'll talk later.
Speak to Julian. We can do that. Oh, there you go. That's Adam. Adam.
Greetings. I'm Adam.
Geralt,
I strive to compose a love poem for my beloved Alina.
ask Dandelion the poet. Supposedly he's pretty good.
He said love would inspire me. He busies himself performing a diversionary maneuver.
A maneuver?
He's courting the miller's daughter to make Miss Arlene jealous. Clever, that one.
Like a fox. Can I ask you something?
Yes?
You're in love with Alina? You know she's getting married.
I love her secretly, so you must be discreet. And marriage is
Just
never
goes
an
in there and
obstruction
tells
to true
it to
love.
you.
Bye.
Yeah. Well, you can imagine how well that's gonna go eventually. Need to go and talk to Berengar and Julian. I actually have another quest on mine. Let's do that one. I need to go this way and talk to someone at the collapsed bridge. We'll have to talk to Dandelion at the tavern anyway later, and well, we can tie that with Julian. He's there anyway. You can do a circle of sorts. Might be able to run into some giant centipedes along the way. That would be good for a contract. I have some idea how to play military map. Yesterday's stream was the campaign with the chat being the dictator for the policies with the redemptions. I actually have the policies even now, so don't redeem any of that. I could just fix it. Chill points. Okay. Should be fixed. 9x9 block was rude. Yeah. It's not what I would build ever. I even forgot how horrible it is. It's even worse than I remember. Supposed to say that. But you know, that's the fun of it, I guess. The redemptions. Kinda wanted to be a bit crazy. It's another plant type, but is this good? Do I need it? No. Freaking leprechauns.
A small chapel to some divinity. He worships here.
Curious. Greetings. You'll not get any further. The bridge is destroyed.
It doesn't look uncrossable.
There's just forests and meadows over there.
Thanks for the warning. Need a witcher?
You're a witcher?
Yes.
Sir?
Need a witcher?
My life's work stands at the edge of oblivion. You alone can help.
What's the problem?
I had a dream. The river ghosts begged me for assistance. Me, a humble servant of the Lady of the Lake. A lifetime's chance to show my devotion.
Sure.
The old bridge I tended fell into ruin, yet the ghosts remained attached to it. They asked me to restore it to order.
How can I help?
What my son and I erect in daytime is destroyed each night. I'll wager it's damnable Griggs.
My help will cost you.
Do you wish 400 orens, or a book about spectres and the King of the Wild Hunt? Or you can have my son's help during dangerous excursions. He's an excellent archer.
Let's trade.
Visit the old wench in the village. Beware, she's a witch, but she may know some means of driving off Griggs.
All right.
Okay. That's done. So it's another person at the tavern we need to talk to. It's 3 already. There's a corpse. Some alcohol earth room. It's actually pretty good. Johnson to beat? Yeah. Roasted a little bit. Hard level 1 toxins. None of this. Kitanas carapace, that's what we need. There are the ruins. Could get the diamond dust, I suppose.
Interesting. This body has been here long, but something keeps the bones from disintegrating.
There's some wolves. Guess we take care of them. Oh, there's more. Okay, right. They haven't finished off. Let's do the fields. Let's go to the tavern. Actually, first we talk to the witch, I suppose.
Old age is no jest.
It's Julian.
Good morning, Witcher.
Greetings. You look sad.
My sister will wed a man she doesn't like. I have naught to wear to the wedding, for our father expended his savings on his beloved daughter's dowry. Furthermore, it's hot as hell. But all goes well otherwise.
Doesn't sound good. May I ask a question?
Yes?
I'd like to talk to you.
I'm in no mood.
Okay. Let's talk to Abigail.
What do you want?
Harn the Mason sent me.
That good-for-nothing. He sealed my chimney, and ever since it's either cold as winter or foggy as fall in here. I wager work on the bridge isn't progressing.
Exactly.
Why would he need a witcher and witch?
At night, Griggs destroy the bridge Harn must then repair in daytime.
Unruly Griggs indeed. Doubtless he tried to avenge himself, and they've taken offense.
Any way to help them reconcile?
Recover their treasure.
Treasure?
Another tribe of Griggs inhabits the crypt in the fields. Evil sort. This tribe stole the greatest treasure of our Griggs, a cat harness.
Cat harness?
Indeed. Like humans ride horses, Griggs ride cats. Go to that crypt and recover the harness, then return to me.
Where is the harness?
In their chapel, which resembles a miniature sculpture of a saint, like the ones they place at crossroads.
How do you know this?
I could say I read it in some chicken entrails, but the truth is more trite. A certain Grigg has fallen in love with me. He informs me of happenings in the area.
Are you kidding? No matter. Thanks.
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk.
Trouble.
Geralt, is that you? How are things?
I found Alvin.
Alvin? Wait a minute. Triss wanted me to do something, hammered it into my head for an hour. Oh yeah, I have a Dimeridium amulet for him.
Dandelion, I can't trust you to do anything.
Is that so? Well, I just remembered I had a package for you.
A package?
I don't know. Something. But I might have lost it.
Quit pouting, Dandelion. What do you have for me?
Fine. I have a letter to you from your lover.
Triss? Hand it over.
Okay, got the amulet for Alvin. Letter from Triss. Dearest Geralt, you managed to escape in time and you should not return to the city for a while. Yet, I hope we will not remain apart for long. Our problems, however, do not end there. Alvin used magic to disappear, but I was able to locate him and send you there. Take care of him, please. I know you don't need convincing. You've come to like him as much as I have. The boy has been through a lot, and his wild magical talents have awakened. When he was with me, he did not have patience enough to undergo basic magic training, claiming he would rather be an explorer of Lost Ruins. I discover a magical artifact. I have enclosed a Dimeritium amulet that blocks magic. I hope Dandelion hasn't lost it. Please convince Alvin to wear the pendant at all times. Take care of him and think of me sometime. I deeply hope that that all will be well with us. Our little affair can't possibly be more difficult on our mission, can it? Be careful and know that I await your return, your Triss. Okay, so that's actually a hint where he is. Before we do that, let's talk to Julian as well.
Geralt?
Notice I'm not here about it now.
I wanted to ask about Alvin.
Yeah.
He needs a caretaker who is knowledgeable about magic. And neither I nor my future spouse are suited to be his guardian.
I see.
You should train him to be a witcher.
You know not what you ask. For the time being, I'll keep an eye on him.
Geralt?
Farewell.
Okay. Let's get out. We might go for Alvin first. Just solve that whole thing and then talk to Berengar, possibly. I still need to get the carapace from the giant centipedes. I think it's like 3 or something. It's fine. I should check my contracts. I've got 4 carapaces. Power, Vibrant Egg, Basilisk. Yep. Julian. This is for the Innkeeper. They are on the island. If we go to the island, we should be able to complete both of those things. So we might go to the island after we talk to Berengar. Oh. Let's save Alvin first. There's also another thing at night time. We could wait until night time and just take care of it. There are drowners here. And then we could finish off the last group at the island. I think that's good. Where are the ruins? No. Giant centipede. I actually need to fight it. Oh, it's 2 of them. Well, that might be an issue. Oh, it's 3 of them? Okay. Fine, let's drink a swallow. Run around, I guess. Until we get some stamina back. They're quite powerful. Yeah. I'm getting shredded. 3 at once is the problem. Gonna have to drink White Raven's decoction. Oh, yeah. Now, can we do this? I think they are healing as well. At least one of them should die soon, right? I actually killed 2 of them already. Just need this one. It's enough to complete the contract. Good. It's a bit dangerous, but it's alright. There's Alvin, there's another centipede out to fight that. Let's save it. Got to play dice.
Geralt of Rivia himself. You're renowned in the ghost world.
Alvin, step away. Summoned ghosts can be very dangerous.
I just wanted to use the power like Triss.
Normally I'm kind, just lonely of late. I'd like Alvin to keep me company playing dice. He's a clever boy.
Leave him alone.
A classic solution, then. Let's play for him. The loser leaves the boy to the other.
You don't stand a chance.
Confident. Splendid.
Help me! Help!
It's gonna keep screaming in the background. It's just play dice. Good roll. Got a triple. He gave up that round. See what this one is. Just a pair. He's got a better roll. Well, let's go with it. He's gonna win this one, I think. It depends. I lost. Is he in danger? Yeah, I mean, the ghost is the danger.
You saved me. I was scared.
Everything's all right.
I know.
What drew you to these ruins?
The hermit told me they were magic. Triss said I'd learn to cast spells someday. I like magic.
Happiness never lasts. I had no right to expose Alvin that way. The salamanders don't know the concept of mercy. They'd stop at nothing. I wasn't made to be a father. I'm a witcher. Sometimes I truly regret. I miss them. Her. I have a gift for you. You like this dimeridium necklace?
Necklaces are for girls.
This'll keep your nightmares at bay. I wear one too.
An amulet like yours.
Do you want to live with Alina and Julian?
I dream about Alina. I see her in the fields, dancing in sunlight, searching. She tells me to help, but I know we won't find anything. When I wake, I can't breathe and feel bad.
They're just bad dreams, Alvin.
Would you want to live with ordinary people? Witchers protect people like these. Simple, defenseless, normal.
Put on the necklace.
Dwan, look into my eyes. See your death. I don't need to hear this. You're not even human.
Alvin.
Now do you see the necessity of this action, no matter the price? Geralt, open your mind.
Just keeps ranting. It should help him. Okay. Is there a campfire somewhere? Closed bridge passage. Alright, there are no campfires. Kinda sucks. How late is it? 15? Well, I guess you go to the inn. I'd really like to deal with the drowners and then go where we need to go. So let's do that. Let's talk to the innkeeper.
Greetings, sir.
Spacious tavern.
What? You think everything's small in the country?
I meant no offense.
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
You look sad. Can I help?
Perhaps. Crooked Lou and Bucktooth Bow stole a case of best firewater. Return it, and a useful artifact is yours.
What artifact?
It was a jest.
Not funny.
Your question reminded me of some old games. I couldn't resist.
No matter.
How can I help?
Okay.
One thing.
Yes?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure. A bargain at 7 orens.
Might do some alchemy. So, I'd like not to use this, but whatever. Yeah, it's actually the only alcohol that's a good base for a swallow. Lighter efforts decoction. What nice room you got right by the public fireplace. Yeah. There are no rooms. It's just, you know, you meditate by the fireplace always. Stun resistance. Pain resistance is good as well. I should really be investing some of my silver into other things, but this is like really important, I think, because the stuns can be lethal. Or the various status effects, rather, not just stuns. Okay, let's see. Just spec into these. That's fine. I'm gonna ignore these two signs entirely. And let's rest until it's dark. Got a lot of things to do, so let's go this way. Jensen to be. I want to fight that. There's no reason to do it anymore. Fill the contract. That's all that matters. Another one. Drummers. They should be here. Oh damn it, maybe I need to wait until frickin' midnight. That's not good. There are devourers at least. We need 10 of these. It's gonna take a while. Oh, maybe take that. It's not all necessary. What is this? Alvarez crystals. Sure. It sells well. I'm really upset about the drowners. I'll have to go and rest. The bad thing is, like, there is no campfire out here, so the only way to rest is to go there. And yeah, we are not waiting in the game for that long. That just would not work. Is Julian outside? Maybe he's got a quest for me over there?
I'm glad to see you.
What happened?
Alina went for a walk in the fields and hasn't returned. I'm losing my mind. Geralt, please help me.
Fine. I'll go look for her.
Thank you.
It's already a progression. That's the main sort of quest in this area. It's already progressing. Let's... I should probably send Triss a letter.
Geralt?
What happened in Vizima after I disappeared?
Who knows? I left soon after you. Though I did hear that you staged quite a bloodbath.
Sometimes killing is necessary.
Now don't get offended, but has killing people become a pleasure for you?
Salamanders and their kind deserve to die.
I won't judge you. I just hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
Geralt?
How do you like the country?
It's wonderful. Wine, women, song and dice through the night.
Dice? I've played. Didn't think the game was popular in the provinces.
People here go wild for it. It's incredible.
I'm practically a professional.
Geralt, not to disappoint you, but you need to practice before you're anywhere near my level.
Try me.
Come on, you're like a brother. I wouldn't have the heart to skin you. Come see me when you've gotten some practice. Start with Tobias Hoffman or Julian.
Okay. Let's get more people to play in dice.
Geralt?
I wanted to answer that letter.
Good idea. I have pen and parchment. Think of a beginning.
All right. Dearest Triss.
Your romance is blooming. I'm happy for you, Geralt.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Now what? Something about Alvin?
I'm sure she's worried about him.
Maybe I can describe what's happening here in Murky Waters.
She could find that interesting. Sit down and write it. The fisherman could take it to Vizima.
Stand still.
Okay. So we need to play the mayor and Julian, and then play Dandelion. Julian is here. He's sleeping, but I think we can wake him up to play some dice. I also need to wait until midnight for the rest of the stuff to go well. Let's play Julian.
Geralt?
Hey, you were supposed to play dice with me. I'm not here about the
Farewell.
notice. Maybe later. Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Keeper.
How?
One thing.
Yes?
I'd like to...
Sure.
You fight like a lass.
Midnight.
I'll smash your face.
Let's head this way. Again. This time it's midnight, so we should be able to do the quest finally. There are some drowners, so that's good. Also, indirectly, being able to kill more devourers is good, because otherwise it's kind of hard to get enough. I'll have to fight the wolves. Either it's that or the giant centipede. I will fight the centipede. So just fight the wolves. There is another one. That's done, and devourers are here. Let's show quite a few. Good. I'll also set them on fire as well. Nice. Up to 6 out of 10. Let's go this way. Berengar. Let's talk to him.
Yeah?
I heard you're attempting to resolve the conflict between humans and the Vodyanoi.
What? Did they send you here to dissolve my contract? Fine by me. Take it.
What contract?
The one negotiating a peace between humans and the Vodyanoi. Both sides came to me. I have no intention of pursuing it, and the job will fit your sainted legend perfectly.
Do I sense envy?
Don't flatter yourself. I have only contempt for people like you.
Don't digress.
My take? Cull one of the two sides, and the rest will fall into place.
Know where I can find the friendly Vodian priest?
By the Lady of the Lake's altar on the shore. Sometimes the dragon worshippers drive him away, so wait for him. If it's not beneath you.
I see.
Yeah?
I have the distinct feeling you're not telling me everything.
How perceptive. There is one more thing. Salamandra wants Alvin. I don't know why, but he's important to them. They sent me here to find him, but I have no intention to. I just want to earn some Arons and leave, for good.
So, you know nothing more about the attack on Kaer Morhen, about the stolen Witcher's formulae?
Not a thing.
Then I have just one request. Stay away from Alvin.
Yeah?
Okay.
Farewell.
It's done for now. There are some Wyverns. I need Wyvern eggs, but that's only from the royal ones. We still need to take care of these though. So let's do that. Set it on fire. If we hit this, could finish it off very quickly. Yep. Strong Style is not what you are supposed to be using, but actually ends up being much better. All you need is just a hit. Yeah, Wyvern meat, I don't need that. Oh, Alvin is here, why?
Hey, Geralt! These fields are great to play in.
Do you have the necklace?
I wear it constantly.
Do you still have nightmares?
Not when I nap during the day, but at night. I have strange dreams.
You needn't tell me.
I dream about Alina. I see her in the fields, dancing in sunlight.
Yeah, we already heard that. Need to go to the like, oh, Dagon worshippers, Dagon priest. We could kill him. I don't think it's that necessary though. This is not the main monster. One we will want to is in the fields. None of this is good. Let's go and talk to the Fisher King. Oh yeah, I also need to talk to the Elven craftsman and give him the carapaces. Let's go ahead and do that. More for the annoy there.
Yes?
I'm here about the notice.
Do you have the giant centipede armor?
Here.
Finally, I'll be able to progress with my work. Take this pouch for your toil.
Okay.
Idleness tires me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for information on Raven's armor.
The legendary Witcher's armor. It has unique magical qualities.
I'm listening.
It was made in the gnomes' workshops, but finished by elves. The songmaster, Tayan Sal, took an interest in Raven's armor and worked for 12 days straight. Each movement of his chisel accompanied by a song of power. Legend says that in battle, the armor sang for Raven a song of victory, adding to his confidence and calming him.
A beautiful story. Do you know if any records of these songs remain?
I would look in crypts if I were you. Find the tomb of the Elven Songmaster. Objects belonging to him in life must lie in or near his sarcophagus.
Farewell.
That's for the next chapter, but it's good to get that information, it's really important. Let's get out. We'll travel to the island next.
I dreamt I was a witcher fighting this monster, and I wasn't afeared at all!
Only fools feel no fear.
Villagers say Berengar's afraid to kill some giant fish. Not you. I want to be a witcher.
Do you think it's fun?
Sure, one like you, not like Berengar. Witchers are so brave. They never grow ill.
It's not true that witchers are never afraid. Besides, none remain who can complete the mutation.
Too bad. That would be really nice.
Sorry, Alvin.
Oh, that stinks. I don't want to.
Bugger's healing.
When I behold you, I wonder what I
I'm just saying that what you say to him matters, yes. And it will become more apparent later, or more accurately, like at the very end of the game. I mean, do you want me to spoil it? You probably don't. But it will all make sense eventually, as it always does with these games. But every little thing matters in these games, not just what you tell him, but a lot of other decisions as well. Yeah. You know the ending. Then you should know. It does matter. Because he's gonna react to according to how you treated him as a kid. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, this guy, he doesn't talk.
You're the Fisher King, right? Well, I have a professional interest in the area. You see, I'm a witcher. Any monsters in the lake?
Play it ourselves sometime, maybe.
Amphisbaenas? Dragonflies? Water creepers? No? I see. The lake's safe. While we're talking. I'd like to get a letter to Vizima. Thanks. Could I use your boat? Take care.
Just take his boat. Where is it? Star. Oh yeah, Lady of the Lake is very real, by the way. And she's also a card, of course. Take care of the runners. It's gonna spawn the important one. Yep. Zephyr. Let's go to necklace. That is Lady of the Lake. Basilisks. Strictly related.
Welcome, Geralt.
Forgive me. I don't remember your name.
For you do not know it, but I know you. By reputation.
I should warn you, Dandelion takes many liberties in his ballads.
I have confidence in my source. The mermaid, Shinaz.
It's in the books.
Mermaid?
Yes. Why are you surprised?
What did Shinaz tell you?
That you prevented conflict between the Prince of Aglaval and the inhabitants of the underwater city of Iz. Thanks to you and your friends, humans and the Vodianoi of Iz tolerate one another.
Encouraging. I hope all goes well here.
Shinaz mentioned your intelligence. I invite you to use it. Speak with the Vodianoi chaplain and the human named Julian.
Who are you?
They call me the Lady of the Lake.
Is that a talkative fisherman your servant?
Servant, no. Women on occasion need men. To secure food and protection, naturally.
I see.
Hosts of knights once defended my honor, but that was long ago. My poor, sickly Fisher King alone remains.
Milady, can I do anything for you?
The peace of my land has been disturbed. The humans and the Vodianoi quarrel due to greed, fear, and misunderstanding.
I assume each side has an informal leader.
Yeah.
You assume correctly. You may speak to the Vodianoi priest near my statue. Julian represents the humans.
I'll tend to this.
Who is in the right?
It's not about who's right. I want them to reconcile.
Then you must slay Dagon. To do so, bring me objects symbolizing harmony from both communities.
I'll return soon.
You will find clues on the nature of these objects on the statue.
Okay. You'll talk to her some more later. Okay, I don't want too many. If you could hit. Yeah. Again, strong is not what you're supposed to be using, but it works really well. If you actually hit once. Need Basilisks hide. Get a moon root. Not the greatest. It's fine. We also need wyvern eggs, which is gonna be a bit more dangerous. Hey Rainer, welcome. Do I have to endpoint in Witcher? Yeah. Of course. Let it be like I do think that it's in the book as well. It's in the last one, I think. Wyvern. This is one of your favorite places. For me personally, I don't like this chapter all that much. It has a unique feeling. I don't feel like, yeah. but I just don't like it as much. It's not dark enough for me. She's quite different in the books, yes. But she is there, like, I remember it is actually also someone that is featured in the books, just, you know. She doesn't behave like this. This is very different, yeah. And still, a lot of book references are in the game, which is good. Okay. I think I haven't read the book in a while. I think in the book it's a bit different overall. She's just not a goddess like this to any particular, you know, bunch of people or anything. But she does give Geralt something like a sword or, yeah. I haven't really read it in a while, so don't take my word for it. I don't remember it too well. This particular part especially, since the last book in general is not that interesting, at least to me. I'm not sure she interacts with Geralt at all. Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember. Okay. So 3 contracts done. It's time to go back. But yes, in this game of course she's a card. Which chapter do I like the most? It's tough. I probably like the chapter 2 the most. The slums. And the first swamp area. I don't like the trade quarter too much, but the slums are good. Yeah, it is. And also at that point in the game where you really do get most of the like character progression and upgrades to your gear as well, which I enjoy. This game isn't that great at giving you options with upgrades, unfortunately, so, you know, while there are some, it's not like other games where you would be upgrading your gear constantly. So I'm always a fan of that. Let's keep going. Put in a priest now. It depends if he's there. We might need to talk to him. We need a symbol of Dagon. After you kill Dagon, I think it starts to really go haywire though. So you need to be careful.
Where's my cat?
What is it?
I know something you don't.
Like what?
The funny fishman has come back. Those evil fish people finished eating from the lady's altar. Disgusting!
The Vodyanoi priest has returned? I must speak with him.
And I need to know what the symbol is. I don't remember it. I'm probably gonna remember once I see the options, but let's save the game. I'd rather be sure.
And I'm Geralt. Pleased to meet you. I don't speak your language.
Your language I speak. Very well.
Evidently. Let's talk.
Kneel before lady. Speak easy. No kneel. Must be Dagon and battle. No speak.
So I'm to pay tribute to the Lady of the Lake?
Exact.
All right.
Cloak. Gulpul Talhul.
Okay.
The Lady of the Lake wants to help resolve the conflict.
Lialul be what?
The Lady of the Lake wishes the Vodyanoi to live in peace with humans. Killing their favorite cow wouldn't help.
Yet Dagon Mastis loved me.
I can take care of that too. But you'd have to give me something.
Big blood bovine, better idea. Yet obedient must be for lady. Choose.
Yeah, I wanted to sacrifice the cow if you choose the Vodyanoi side. I'll take a staff, golden calf, a gold bracelet. I think it's the bracelet.
The gold bracelet.
This is why I like this part. His guild disconnected from the world as pure mortal problems and conflicts and getting into something otherworldly. Matches the ending in a way. Yeah, it does. I don't hate the chapter, like it's still okay, but it's just so disconnected from the previous chapters that I don't like it as much. And the characters especially, like, it's a bunch of peasants, basically, so not really that many interesting characters. But I don't hate it, it's fine. It's just not my favorite, so the motivation is a bit lower to talk absolutely about everything, especially with the Vodyanoi, since he just mutters nonsense. I don't have patience to listen to that. All other characters I'm fine listening to, but the Vodyanoi is too much for me.
Let's talk.
I have your necklace.
Splendid. Now your reward. I'll grant you a book on the Vodyanoi, the Earth Rune, or I'll treat your wounds whenever you need.
I'd like the Earth Rune.
The Earth Rune. A gift for a true warrior.
Thank you.
Take this token as a memento. The amulet will protect you from drowners.
I think it's alive, but whatever. Let's go and complete the contracts. So we've got Wyvern, Basilisk, and Devourer. Devourer is actually something we don't have yet. Alright. Let's keep it separate. Let's go back to civilization. I think before you can resolve the conflict from the Vodyanoi, you need to deal with whatever happened to Alina first. So I'll have to do that. I wasn't in the fields yet, so we'll go there. There's gonna be the Hermit as well. It's gonna offer us another quest. It'd be good to get another level up. I think we'll get it when we turn into contracts. This is the last time Alvin is a good boy, which I did not know the first time I played. Later on, the situation with Alvin being time traveler, Geralt having to protect him and guard him mirrors the situation with Ciri. Yes, with Alvin it is clear. Like, he's also Elder Blood, I think. And just generally, it's very similar to Ciri's situation, of course. It's not just time traveler, but interdimensional travel. Like, you know, spheres in Virtual Universe, different worlds, dimensions. Ciri and Alvin, they can travel to them as well. Different alternate universes. Yeah, not just time, but also that. Because that's what he uses to deceive you in the end, to show you another dimension. And say, oh, this is the future. Not really, but yeah. That's Julian.
I'll smash your face. Fighting or watching?
Geralt?
I've taken Berenger's job. Decided to handle this problem myself.
We have a serious problem. The underwater city is the source of the village's wealth. A while back, a group of our divers went missing. Later, we found their boat adrift. Inside, it was Slaughter Witcher. Someone cut them to bits. Then we learned the Vodyanoi worship a monster that thirsts for human blood. They make bloody sacrifices to it on the island. If you eliminated that monstrosity...
Have you tried talking to the Vodyanoi?
That makes no sense. They don't understand our language. Anyway, the underwater ruins are of a human city. We're fully entitled to what's there. Kill Dagon. That's the monster's name. The entire village will be grateful, and I'll give you one of my grandfather's diamonds.
I'll think about it.
Hence the bittersweet contrast between Alvin and Ciri. Ciri is a good girl all the time and does what is right. Had Geralt had more time with Alvin and not try to pawn him off to either redhead, maybe things would have ended differently. Maybe, but I think it's also about just who Alvin is and the circumstance of it. With Ciri it's a bit different, and I don't think she always did what was right. You remember a certain part of her past when she got teleported to the freaking desert in Nilfgaard and then, you know, basically got enslaved and then joined a band of brigands. She did it when, like, you know, she was in Nilfgaard at that point and she viewed everyone else as hostile, basically. And there were people who were enslaving her. So I guess it's kind of justified, but she killed regular people. She killed a lot of regular people together with those brigands. And a lot of it also, if you read her thoughts in the books, like, I don't agree necessarily with her morality a lot of the time during that part. I mean, later on, especially if you play Witcher 3, in the game, they made her into a one-dimensional good character, but I don't think she was supposed to be like that. Because she has some dark sides, because she's fucked up from what she's been through, right? Like, a lot of these things, she was very young when first this started to happen to her. Yeah, that's true, but that's the appeal of it. If you just play someone lawful good all the time, like, there needs to be some moral dilemma. But with Geralt, I don't think he ever did anything straight up evil, just misguided, because he didn't know all the things he needed to know to make educated decisions a lot of the time, because a lot of the decisions in the books happen on the fly. So, you know, there is a difference between malice and just not having the complete picture. And Geralt did not do anything out of malice.
Geralt?
I'm here about the notice.
I'll buy any basilisk hides you have. Reptile skin shoes are in fashion in Vizima, you know.
Okay.
I have 3 hides.
Let me have a look. Undamaged, excellent. Here's your reward.
Tell me the story.
No.
Grand, he went the grand descent. They grand.
Agreement with the
Vodyanoi is possible.
Think so.
That is the will of the Lady of the Lake. Care to take issue?
No, Witcher. I'm no fool.
In that case, I'll need something that symbolizes your devotion to her and your desire to achieve peace with the Vodyanoi.
Of course. What shall I give you?
Alabaster figurine depicting a young Vodyanoi capturing a water elemental. Do you remember? I don't want to search for this. But I need to choose correctly. I don't want to backtrack. Is it the longest one? Seems like the most obvious option, but the diamond might be important as well. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the alabaster figurine. Diamond is not it. Okay. Well, I don't think the bridal wreath is it.
The alabaster figure depicting a young Vodyanoi capturing a water elemental.
Here it is. It would have fetched a fine price in Vizima, but peace is more important.
Okay. We got a level up from that. I guess we wait until daytime. We need to level up anyways. Also, I don't remember what the trigger is, the main quest. If it's... I should be resolving the Selena situation, right? And the Alina situation before we go and fight Dagon.
One thing.
Yes?
Because I know that at some point the Squirtle will do that thing, which is gonna be a big problem. Yeah, right. We should do everything else before we do Dagon. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do steel, I guess. Strong silver. Morning. +1. Oh yeah, Innkeeper, I need to give him the Wyvern eggs, I forgot. And then we need to talk to the mayor. I think he could play dice with us, maybe.
Can I help you?
How can I?
I saw your notice.
I need wyvern eggs for my famous omelets.
Here are 3.
Wonderful. Here's your coin.
Still got more things to do. Expensive omelets, yeah. It's insane. And how would we get other Wyvern eggs before? Without a Witcher like that. I guess they stole it from the Wyvern nest, but seems a bit dangerous. Yeah. I mean, Berengar is such a scrub, I don't think he could handle the Wyvern. But I mean, he's a Witcher. Not a very good Witcher, mind you, but...
Come from afar, see no signs of a wedding.
No, I don't know what blacksmith does. Mayor says.
Peace debater?
Dice?
Farewell.
Okay, let's go to the fields. Which Witcher is my favorite in this series? Well, Geralt, of course. As in game. Still Geralt, but if you think side characters, I tend to forget the names. I think Vesemir is alright, but I don't like the one who's salty all the time. The Witcher game, alright. The first one. I don't like the second game. The second game is... It feels like poor man's Witcher 3 basically at this point. It's very bad. Like, most of the mechanics are horrible. The story is good, but the mechanics are terrible. And then after I would say Witcher 3 is probably my second most favorite, and then Witcher 2 the last. Yeah. It's not good. If you play Witcher 2, you will realize that like a lot of those mechanics actually only were developed properly in Witcher 3, and so it feels half-baked and just unfun. Yeah. It's clearly like the controls have been made for console. It just makes... At that point, it's really apparent. It's a stark contrast with Witcher 1 as well, where this game just generally does a better job of most things. I'd say. Right. Now we just need to find Alina. Good atmosphere of the story. I would agree with that. Again, the story is fine. It's still good, but the execution of the gameplay mechanics is just terrible. It does have eye candy, but that doesn't really matter to me all that much. I like her, welcome.
I carried a shawl full of juicy, sun-drenched raspberries for my beloved. Have you seen my shawl, Wanderer? I lost it. I'm to marry soon, but I must see my lover one last time. How sad he'll be if I bring him no sweet raspberries. Love is suffering.
No, the story was the only good thing about Witcher 2. It's definitely his first one to play. Yeah, that's what I said. I think there is universal agreement with people who actually played it recently.
My dear sister, I cried on your shoulder. Why? Why do I feel so cold?
Might have been a little bit different when it came out, but for a modern player,
You lie. I
not
shall
good.
scratch your eyes out.
But...
Sure, take the ectoplasm. And that's it for her. So now we know what happened to her. There are noon raids. I need to talk to the hermit. And we need to go into the crypt. So let's go this way. I was disagreeing with Rainer, okay. Less good compared to Witcher 1. In my opinion, yes.
Alina.
I didn't mean to!
Lawyer, you were jealous of her. Die, murderer!
Ah!
It's been a while. You should probably replay it.
Can you hear me? You who are neither man nor ghost. Mortal whom death follows.
With Witcher 2, it
A
is
soul damned to
kind of
wander
one-dimensional.
forever.
I feel like you don't have that many choices as
I
in
myself did,
Witcher 1.
in killing my sister Alina. Out of jealousy.
And the story itself generally just is more interesting,
The
I think.
sun denied. It burns.
It burns.
At night I sing my plaintive song.
Okay, yeah. Let's go this way. There's gonna be the crypt. Right? Yes. Save the game. So, you know, perfect example would be the stuff with Raymond and how you can get deceived without even noticing, you know, what's about to happen if you play it for the first time. While if you really pay attention and do stuff right, you will be able to do many things right, and it dramatically changes the outcome of things. There are choices similar to that in Witcher 2, but not really anything this deep. Like, you know, usually you don't need to think about things too much. The fact that Witcher 2 was basically a story about the fate of the monarchs of Northern Kingdoms, and yet in Witcher 3 it is basically made irrelevant past the questioning. Yeah. I mean, that's also a thing. I also don't like in Witcher 2, you don't have choices. Even if you know things, you just don't have choices. There's no neutral route. Yeah, I will play it after we are done with this, but on easiest difficulty to ignore the mechanics of the game and just do the story for the most part. I think that's a fair point. I cannot play on hardest. I'm very glad to play this on the hard difficulty because it actually adds a level of, you know, decision making. In Witcher 2 there's nothing like that. If you play on hard difficulty, it's just to suffer. It's not really. Either you are a government dog or a criminal. Yeah, there's no neutral path, but I don't take neutral paths either. In Witcher 1 I like be out with the order. Same with Witcher 2. Of course I'm gonna be the best buddy with Roach, and then Witcher 3 doesn't have this sort of alignment. You do decide fate of many things, even freaking kingdoms, but what you do. But it's no longer like a single path like in Witcher 1 or 2 where you just align yourself with one of the parties and just follow the game from their perspective. You don't really have that. Because each choice is kind of standalone in that game, I think. Scimitar, come on. No, we cannot have things. I'm gonna drink a cat potion, I guess. I should have some cats, right? Yeah. Let's try to do this. The fate of Adren does not matter, the fate of Kedwen does not matter, and you just end up with the Radovid just the same, no impact, no nothing. Yeah. That's why Witcher 1 at least gives you that option to, like, what happens with the order kinda matters at least. Not really for Witcher 3, but for Witcher 2, like, if from the first game to the second one, it actually does make an impact. Not so much with what you do in Witcher 2, it's just you are supposed to just slurp up the story and that's it. Because yeah, it is about not only the monarchs, but generally just, you know, the times that are changing. A lot of stuff is gonna be different. Which is kinda okay. But again, like, not my favorite. Every game should be considered a separate thing. Yeah, but I also like to keep my saves from the first to the last, and I roll with my decisions. I have them, I keep them, you know. So I like that, actually. I don't want it to be a separate thing. I don't really need to take this, but might need it for some potions later. Do we have bone marrow? Yeah. Take that, I suppose. Let's keep going. It's a flutter. Get up here. Okay, there's another flutter. There's a group style. Still like a swallow. Let's do it. Here it is. Yeah, that's the boss monster. Massive. It's alright. Diamond dust. Scimitar head. Jaw. Garvarine. Let's go back. We still have another area to search. That's actually where another quest thing is. And then we'll probably go to the village, turn it into trophy, because we cannot have two of them and there is another monster in this general area in the fields. Okay, it's actually more sprawling than I thought. Get over here. Some ops. Scimitar, okay. Oh, grab here, yeah. More? it's a ghoul. Or a ghoul. Nothing here. Let's take a look at the map. That way. Those are the Gregs, I think. And Flether. Oh, that's actually like Garcane. Okay. It's a new version, it's the better Flether. Gargant Saliva. I think it's for a quest later. I just need to throw something out. Death Dust. It's not necessary. Take the cat harness. Cool. If it's for a quest, it will probably have a way to farm it there. Yeah, the Gargant Saliva. It's for Old Vizima, I think. And there are other monsters there, so it's not strictly necessary to take it now, but you know, it's good to not have to farm it. I'd like to complete the game reasonably quickly. We've played this, it's like 10 streams or something, so it would be best to be able to do it sometime in this freaking century. This game does take a while to complete, if you do everything. So it's on me, I guess. Okay, where are we here? Yep. So you clear the crypt. Let's go to the left. Might as well. Gotta go, no problem. See you around, Rainer. So we got a cat harness, we have the monster head. I think we go back before we talk to the hermit. No, we are here, so let's talk to him. He's gonna have a quest we cannot do yet, that's fine. Noonwraith. I have no interest fighting these. Unless you absolutely have to.
Who has the lady led to me?
Greetings. My name is Geralt.
A witcher? Here to deal with the Noonwraiths?
More or less.
I lead the life of a hermit with few luxuries, but make yourself at home. I can offer water, food, and a game of dice.
Thank you.
How can I help?
Anything a witcher can do for you?
I do have a problem.
How can I help?
There's a druid's ring nearby with an ancient statue of the goddess. The place is saturated with the power and attracts dangerous entities.
Not surprising.
The Wild Hunt began haunting the ring recently. Its king hopes to lure the souls of the warriors laid in the kurgans by my hut.
I have dealt with the hunt. What would you like me to do?
Kill 9 phantoms, a hallowed number of the druids. Perhaps the appearance of a witcher will drive off the king of the hunt. As your reward, you may have a book on vampires, ownership of a hut, or a wreath of immortelles.
I can do that.
Remember this. The king of the hunt is a powerful opponent, and no mortal, not even you, can hope to defeat him.
So how do I fight him?
Find mandrake root by the kurgans near my hut. The magic herb will keep the king of the hunt at bay. Merely light the candle that stands within the ring and sprinkle mandrake upon the flame.
Yeah, that sounds helpful.
Okay.
How can...
We can talk to him about various things as well. Let's see what he has. Yeah, I thought so. We already have most of these. Read. Not the recipes, but this is not important. We don't need that. We can sell some Flutterfangs. Again, it's acid, also some Albar crystals. And save the game. We'll play some dice with him. If he will have it.
How can I help?
Try our luck. Okay, we got a triple. See what he gets. Okay. It's actually very lucky. We've won.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Who lies beneath the kurgans I saw before your hermitage?
Knights who died serving the lady over the ages. Gavander defended her honor against the Black Skull Knight. Elavera perished at the foot of her altar, fighting a water beast. Boar's tomb is symbolic, for the knight was lost on a holy mission. The last is for Renard, an ordinary innkeeper who stopped customers from pissing in the lake.
Who lies beneath the 5th mound?
The last stands empty, awaiting a new champion.
Who is the Lady of the Lake?
I know her to be a goddess. At times I see her dressed in white, traversing the fields through morning fog, her bare feet stepping lightly over the dewy grass.
Do you like her?
I love her. I believe the lady is not of this world. Mysteriously, she affects the entire area, safeguarding its people and granting them abundance. Yet her influence is subtle, and she never imposes her power.
Intriguing.
How can I help?
Thank you. Farewell.
We have a quest from him, but before we complete it, we go back to the village. There are mandrake roots. Murky Waters. We could go to Lakeside, but I need to go to the village. Now, did we find... the other part of the Raven's armor? Wasn't it supposed to be in that crypt? I'll have to look it up. I did search pretty much everything, but again, you never know. Could check out what the quest is called to speed up the searching. What is it? Armor. Okay, I think we have everything. It would be bad to miss something here, but I think we have it. Need to still keep going that way. There's a noon raid. I don't want to fight it. Another one. Go to Murky Waters. There's Adam.
Yes?
Sheathe your dagger.
She killed my Elena! I'll never see her again!
Selena killed her sister?
She confessed! They argued, and Selena pushed Elena. My beloved hit her head on a stone. It's too terrible.
An accident.
Selena told me, and I couldn't control myself. Selena envied Elena, was jealous of Julian and his wealth. She must be punished.
Elena is not dead. She turned into a noon wraith.
Oh, terrible! I must help her.
Try not to do anything stupid.
Yes?
Adam, you look dreadful.
How am I to look? My beloved is terrifying people. I killed a woman, and I'm a failure.
Sorry.
Okay. Now, do we need to talk to the witch? Small problems? I should see the healer. Okay, I thought we could just bring it there, but doesn't seem like it. That's fine. We need to turn in a trophy anyway. I won't turn Centipede. Julian is gonna despair
Beastie
as
Beta?
well about that. You should tell him.
I have some bad news for you.
Speak.
Alina and Selena are dead. Selena accidentally killed Alina. Adam was then blinded by rage and slew Selena.
My beloved daughters, leave me. I wish to be alone.
This is bad. I should have told him immediately about the reward.
I mourn my daughters.
Bugger. Okay. I don't think we can rest in here easily. We need to go to the tavern anyway, but it's annoying.
Nonsense.
How strange.
What do you want?
I have the Griggs treasure.
Now take the harness to the chapel of our Griggs. It stands just by the bridge, a small red santon. Return the following day to see if the Griggs accepted the gift.
How will I know they did?
In its place, they will leave you a gift of value, symbolizing friendship or joy. If Harn keeps this gift with him, the Griggs won't trouble him.
Take care.
Okay.
What do you want?
Take care.
Might as well do that, but I need to meditate so that we can actually go to the mayor.
How strange.
So you want to then go to the fields again. Okay, let's talk to Julian.
Geralt?
Hey McKinnon, welcome. Why Witcher 1? Because it's the best Witcher game. At least I like it the most.
I was supposed to find Alina.
Have you?
Yes.
That's wonderful. Is she alright?
Sit down and have a drink. Alina is dead. She has turned into a Noonwraith, a demon.
Dead?
I know it's hard, but we can't leave this as it is. People will start dying in the fields if I don't do anything about this.
I see. Do what you can. I'll pay you.
It'll be more than a silver penny.
Do what needs to be done, Witcher. And if you can, make it quick and painless.
I'll try.
You know, I believe in reason, not in gods. Yet I prayed to Melitele that Alina and I would meet again. I had a bad feeling. I repulsed it. I think I need time to accept the thought that my Alina is dead. Geralt, how did it happen?
Selena killed her, probably by accident. She's dead too.
How?
Adam killed her. He was in love with Alina, lost control of himself and killed Selena.
By all the gods, that's terrible. So much suffering. What did they do
It's
to
the Witcher,
deserve
but
this
everyone
fate?
has Oblivion.
Geralt, please help them.
At
And
least
I'll make
as
sure
far as the
Adam
characters.
is arrested.
Well, it's
He
a
must
pretty old
answer
game.
for his crime.
But it's not exactly
I'll
like
do what I can.
Oblivion is
Sister
worse.
souls pass on.
Oblivion is just like complete down. Everyone is down. In here, it's not like that, but it definitely is dated. But again, I still think it's the best Witcher game. So I like it the most. For some people, this would be a torture. For me, it isn't. It's
How
sort
can
of
I help?
like with what we talked about before. For Jake, some of the platformers he played were joy. For me, it's torture. Similar sort of deal, just reversed, I think, with this.
One thing.
Yes?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure. A bargain at 7 orens.
Warning +1. For sure. We already talked about it today. I don't want to beat a dead horse. But I was about to say it's not good. I'll still play it, but I like the second game the least. By far. The third game is alright. It definitely had a good story. The gameplay elements are also not great in the third game. I will play it with mods if I play Witcher 3. Because I don't like the basic design of the game. Like, in terms of skills, enemies, everything is bad, basically, combat styles. Just don't like it. I like the story, and the design of the world is fine. The gameplay mechanics are very poor, though. Oh, what do I want? Yes.
Wraiths? Nonsense.
It is the funniest meme though. Who is above the lords? Well, that's Witcher 1, isn't it? That's the freaking brickmaker's child, the brainwashed kid who worships the Vodianoi. Yeah, it's from Witcher 1. Who is above the lords? What lords are nigh? Yeah, it's incredibly frustrating to listen to that. I'll give you that it's the most underrated game. You mean Witcher 2? It's pretty bad. Go and play it. You will find out. You'll see it when we reach it. I'll play it. You'll see why. It's pretty bad. You might have some cloudy memories of it. It's really not good. Even the quick time events are horrible. Like, it's just overall just not good. Most of the innovative things are just actively bad. The whatever.
Any work for a Witcher?
A creep, they say.
Any reward?
Yeah, I have
the scimitar from the crypt.
I've seen enough proof. Your 800 orens.
Okay.
Farewell.
Let's get outside, and we will need to go deposit the cat harness to the altar for the Gregs, and then go to the fields again.
Monster slayers always find it fun. My regards, Mr. Witcher.
This is the 11th stream of this, I think. Which I've been taking my time with it. The first 2 or 3 streams were like 4 hours long, and then usually we are like 2 hours and a half or 3 hours. But it definitely takes a while if you do a completionist run of the game. Which I guess it's fine.
Sir?
Again, we don't have long plays anymore, but this is my kind of idea of the long play. I just decide what it's gonna be played. Okay, I made a deal with the Gregs.
I made a deal with the Gregs.
I'm impressed.
They won't bother you while you wear this 4-leaf clover.
Perhaps I can finish the bridge before the first snowfall. Your reward.
I prefer gold.
400 orens, as promised.
Thank you.
I'm all for streamers deciding themselves what they want to do, but I get the dictator thing for engagement reasons. Yeah. It's also important. Generally, you know, as I don't know if we talked about this before. I did talk about it on stream before, but maybe with someone else. Generally, just if you sit here and play video games, like, that's not that interesting. You need to provide some sort of value to people watching you, and it needs to be something, either personal insights into the universe. So, you know, I know quite a bit about the lore of Witcher, I read all the books. Of course, played all the games, but not just that, like, that's not enough. Preferably, you would want some sort of dumb challenge or something with most things you do, because that's interesting for people. Just playing video games is not. Because they can go and play games themselves, you know. So, it depends. Some people are perfectly happy with just watching something without any additional value, but those people are rare. Usually, due to how high competition is, you need to have something unique about you or your stream in general to stick out, because otherwise it's gonna be very hard to get any sort of attention. The first streaming, like the advantage of being from Jakeverse sort of is that you will get a couple of people at least watching you at the start, which if you start just as an absolute nobody, it could be months before you even get 1 or 2 viewers on your streams. Even if you play really well, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, there are games I can play very, very well on hardest, but no one really cares. Like, it's still just playing video games, so that's not that interesting. I do watch a lot of streams of certain games precisely because I would never play those myself. Yeah, that's a good point as well. Like Witcher 1, that's why people also will watch that sometimes. It's because they don't feel like playing it themselves since it's a pretty old game, but they still want to have the story. And since I do the completionist run, they get all the story. But again, I don't think it's that enticing. Like, it would be preferable to do something else with the stream, to do something innovative and be unique. That's the best way to really get an audience built up. That's gonna be your own and not just strap on of whatever channel you come from, really. That being said, it needs to be something you're good at, though. You cannot just go and randomly play something you never played before or don't enjoy. It needs to be something you are good at and you like. Because even if you, like, sort of, there is this sort of lie, misconception with, you know, people are being told, like, you can be anybody, you can do everything. That's not true. Like, you know, you are born with certain set of skills, or as you grow up, you develop certain set of skills. And it could be something pretty trivial, like, you know, telling dumb stories or being able to do something in a different way. And for you, that kind of thing will feel natural and energizing to you. And that's what you should focus on. If you try to compete with someone who does something that works for them, but you don't have the skills or the natural like skill set, I guess, for it, you will not do so well. Because for them, it's as easy as just doing anything. You know, for them, it's as natural as it gets. But for you, it will be much harder to even reach anywhere close to that. So you need to focus on something that's natural to you specifically, not try to emulate. Emulating things can work sometimes, but it needs to be something you enjoy doing and you are good at. Freyhead Kempfer, welcome. What if I'm bad at everything? You're not bad at everything. Every single person in the world is good at something. You have several sort of things. It could be anything. It could be very trivial things you might not realize are important or interesting to others, but it actually might be the thing that will be good for your streams. Many people succeeded like that. Look at freaking DuckDuck. That's actually a great example. One of these things I'm talking about is what he mentions as well in his guide for people who try to start their own channel or, you know, their own content creation. And he's actually a perfect example of this. But it does often take trial and error to even find out what your talents are. Yes, that's why if you decide to start the proper way is you need to embrace that you are not gonna get famous or, you know, get any sort of reward for it immediately, but instead what you need to embrace is I will try to find my set of talents, and every week I'm gonna produce at least one video for YouTube, and I'm gonna do a couple of streams each week, and I'm gonna see if in a year's time it's gonna lead me anywhere. And if I like, you need to constantly experiment with things until you find the thing that really calls your name and it feels natural and energizing too, and you will find it, but it could take you a month or it could take you a year. You don't really know, because it's really hard to know these things before you try them, and even coming up with the inspiration for the different topics is, you know, time consuming, and even like it demands some attention to do it properly. Maybe someone likes to watch me save scumming and cheating non-stop. I mean, look at freaking Spiffing Brit or other people, like exploits to the max. That's also very popular. You've got like there are so many things that you could be good at. It's just you need to find that particular thing that you enjoy and you are good at, and it works. I think I just keep my current job. Yeah, I mean, it's entertainment is not a safe career decision. It's quite the contrary. It's most people don't make it, so you know, it's not very smart. It's like the RL too with most things. Yes, I mean, for sure, it's a basically a career. You need to be good to, like, there is a big competition. You know, the market is just going to be deciding what's gonna happen most of the time. So if you are not doing a good job, people will go elsewhere, watch their other content, because it's at a hand, at a glance, just within reach. Anytime you want to watch anything, you can go and watch it. No one needs to stick around with you, and it's up to you to entice people to do so, which is hard. Vibrants, I don't think we should fight them, but maybe this one, at least. Is that? Yeah, there are corpses, I actually should. But we need a swallow. I'll just stream shirtless. Go to Evoy route. Freaking Rance route. I mean, it would attract attention, but maybe not the kind of attention you might want. Internet is a very dark place. Sure you are aware. No such thing as bad publicity. I mean, it's still people talk about you, which means it works. It's just, you know, you don't want to do that for several reasons. One of the reasons is Twitch is not overly fond of this. You would have to mark all your streams as freaking pool party or whatever, and have a inflatable pool on your stream at all times. Plus, as a career decision, like I don't think that's very good, because most audience on Twitch is actually male, I think. So, you know, while you might get some people to watch you, you might not want to deal with whatever they have to say if you keep doing that, because you will attract very specific kinds of people. I don't know how to explain it better without saying something I might regret, but suffice to say, it might lead to some complications. I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, Flying Dancer, welcome. Okay, where do we go next? We need to go to the Murky Waters. Actually, what does the main quest say? Heart of the day. I must find a way to free Alina's ghost. I should speak to someone who has knowledge of curses. We need to talk to the witch in the village, I think. Oh yeah, we'll need to collect the mirror shards and do all that. At least we have the other monster head, so we should turn these in. Let's take a look. How far are we from this? Passage to Murky Water. It's actually like here. Good. Okay. Let's go talk to the witch.
Come from afar, see no sign.
What do you want?
I need your help on a matter of spiritual nature. Yeah.
I need your help on a matter of a spiritual nature.
You can trust me.
I don't know how to send Alina's spirit into the beyond.
That conceited wench? She claimed to possess a rare and powerful Nehelenia's mirror, which once served oracles and prophets. Alina consulted her mirror quite frequently.
With the question, who's the fairest of them all? I know Nehelenia's mirrors come in two varieties, polite and broken.
Alina's mirror was clearly broken. If you reassemble it and show Alina, the curse may be lifted.
I thought I saw it somewhere recently. Let's find the shards. Okay. You'll do that, but first let's turn on the monster head.
Women.
You'll only bring...
Beastie Beta?
Any work for a witcher? Any
skip that and then...
I killed the fishman.
Dear gods, what is it? Take your 800 orange and remove that nasty thing.
Farewell.
It's not about the orange, it's about the experience mostly. But I think we still need some money in the next chapter. Okay, I've got this. I'm gonna sell it to the blacksmith.
Yes?
Okay. Anything else? Not at all. You could get even more runes, I guess, or not? No, that's just different combinations. Well, I'll keep that. We'll use the runes on the new sword once we get
Monster Slayers always find
the one from the Lady of the Lake.
my regards, Mr. Witcher.
Now, which one is the best? I think it's the Earth Rune? Yeah. We've got 3 of these. What are they? It's gonna give it a nice damage buff. I guess we do this part and then we leave it for tomorrow. Finish this area, hopefully. I think we are looking pretty good. I just need some Devourers for this last contract, and then the quests in general in this area should be pretty straightforward. We've done a lot already. Still have some stuff left to do, but not much. So collect the mirror shards. We also need to wait until evening to do the quest for the night, the wild hunt. Then we do... oh yeah, some Devourers should be found, and then that's gonna be it for a big chunk of that. Need to go and search for the shards. So yeah, the shards are everywhere. Oh, I'll have to search everything. So one of them is on that hillock. So let's go there.
The sun rocks the earth, grain falls from the stalk. Come away with me, wanderer. Come away with the moon rays.
Okay, she's aggressive. Let's pick this up. If we hit her, it's gonna enter quick. Good. It's gonna be one shard. Right. I hope it's not bugged. Did we get the shard just by killing her? I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, it's possible. I actually don't think, yeah, she's not supposed to have the shard. This one is. Okay, fine. She's everywhere. Let's go this way. Midday Bride, yeah, right. That's it. That's the mirror piece, so that's one. There's another one on top of that ruined building. I'm gonna blind it. Oh well. Not great. But we managed. Next one. I think it's the Alvin. Don't! Yeah. Could have been really bad. I'll go this way. Noon Wraith, I don't want to fight that. Are we going the right way? No. go this way. Done. Another one this way. Almost there. Midday Bride. Oh yeah, this is the stone circle. You'll need to do the quest here a bit later for the druid. And there is the last piece near the druid. So it's this way, right? Yeah.
How can I?
No, I actually don't want to talk. I just... Yeah, there she is. I didn't see her at first.
I asked you to hide if it turned dangerous.
I hear voices from all those women who live here.
They're dead, Alvin.
So many fear me. When they think I can't hear, they call me the Devil's Child.
Those people, they're just afraid of what they don't understand.
I want them to like me. I don't want them to die. What should I do?
Destiny isn't everything, you're a master of one on fate. Your visions are a gift, not a curse. It's up to you to use them for good. Keep your gift a secret. The gifts of the lives of the gifted are rarely easy.
Your visions are a gift, not a curse. It's up to you to use them for good.
I'll remember that.
Okay, we need to rest. There's a campfire here. Yeah. So we can at least finish another quest before we call it.
I can't meditate with a fire out. Seems I have to light it first.
Have a level up. Let's see what it is. 2 silver. Sure, I kinda need to level up my group. Steel, silver. Steel is already done. Fast silver. Sure. Number of brimstones for this. I'll have to just pick something else. Let's wait until midnight. Devourer. Okay. Devourer is something I need, but I'd rather do the quest for the druid. You can find Devourers practically anywhere anyway. Yeah, let's do some ghosts already. Survivor. We'll have to drink a swallow. This fight can be really brutal. Let's save the game. The more we do this time, the less we'll have to do next time. So I think this is gonna be good. One group style attack. Have to defeat several more raids. Okay. There's the King of the Wild Hunt. More. Not good. What refers to decoction. Go on. Took some death dust by accident. Should have sprinkled Mandrake Root on this, but I kinda completely ignored that. That's fine. Let's go this way. Can visit the Hermit.
How can I help?
I finished the job. The Wild Hunt is gone.
Splendid. I'm grateful. Which reward do you want?
Wreath of Immortelles, that's for a quest.
The Wreath of Immortelles.
Handle it carefully and use it when the moment is right.
Thank you.
Please, also take this sack of holy salt. Carry it on you to fend off phantoms. It might prove useful.
Fine. I don't think it really works, but what else? You get a level up from that as well. Let's go ahead and rest by the campfire then. I could still wait and kill some Devourers, but it's gonna be for next time. Let's save the game, and I'll have to call it here. So anyways, thanks for watching Summer Witcher 1. We'll play some more tomorrow, same time, 10:30. And I hope that tomorrow we'll be able to leave this chapter and then go straight ahead to Old Vizima. After which it's gonna be like 2 more streams and then it's done, I think. Yeah, no problem, Lizard. Thanks for watching. Let me see if there's someone else we can raid. Not really, I think everyone's out. So yeah, let's just not do a raid this time, that's fine. So anyways, cheers.